video.
Alright, but let's get into this. We're going to be doing a reaction video. This is my first reaction video. I have not done it before. I have no idea the things that they're going to say. I only seen it when I was scrolling through, but I never clicked on it. So I saw like little snippets. So other than that, let's get into it.
You didn't gain the critical thinking.
No, but you still have your mortgage. You still have your debt. Yeah, you do. How do you pay your taxes? Your housing taxes.
You could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
And I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about? Where did you get that money? Did you? Your mama just gave it to you?
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
That's all you guys do. You guys each other. What's so funny? What's so funny? I'm not playing no games.
So you spent.
Off rip, that was already wild. I don't know what. That's wild. That's wild. But let's go.
How you doing?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, my name is Simone Harris, and I think that college is good because you build relationships that you can use in the real world. I know you like to say that, you have your friends from content creation, but when in doubt, those aren't really your friends. Those are just people that's using you for clout and for you to get to that next level.
So you're saying all these people right here are my friends?
No, they're not your friends. They're just using you.
We all get emotion, we all get money. Okay, we in the same boat.
Y'all using each other for views. And I have real relationships with my friends who, if I call them, I need a job, or if I need help with something, that they're really going to show up for me.
You think college is the only place in the world you can build real relationships?
I'm not saying that that's the only place you can build real relationships.
Because I didn't even
I
didn't even meet him through content. I met him before that.
Okay, but now you guys are friends based off of that, right?
We came up together.
What do you mean you came up together?
We made millions together.
If he gets money, I get money.
If he gets money, I get money.
Well, that's because you guys made content together.
If he goes down, I go down with him. Yes.
That's because you guys made content
No, that's called a ride or die. That's my boy right there.
No. Go ahead.
I think college is completely useless.
Hold on, like right what she said though. I think the narrative of just because you create content together and you're automatically friends, that isn't correct. But just because you make content together doesn't mean you're not friends, right? Like, you can't really say that they're not his real friends just because they make content together. Like, you wouldn't know their relationship. You wouldn't know, like, if they're actually tight. There are some people, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure, just like, there are some people that when you do make content with them, it's just content. You're not friends with them at all. But that would be the same thing as on the outside world. Like, if I go to work and I have a coworker and we might work on this job, we not really friends outside, but again, that's based on the individual relationship. So I don't really think she could say that all for real. But they do gain viewership from each other. Now, as far as their actual friendships and if it's genuine, that's something that like I couldn't tell from the outside. I could only I had to be involved. So that's just that.
Useless, and I'm gonna tell you why right now. Okay. Why would I spend tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars to go get a degree to then maybe make $20,000 or $30,000 a year? I'm gonna have to work a whole lifetime to make that back, when I could literally just go on the internet, post a few videos, and make a couple $100,000 a month.
Not necessarily. Like, if you pick a right degree to go into, like STEM, so like technology, science, being a doctor, lawyer, you can make just as much as what you're making. And you can also start a business from that as well. It's not like you have to just go and work.
Yeah, but it's just so much extra. Why am I putting all this money in like 8 years?
Because you're thinking of generational wealth. Like, think about it. What if TikToks go down? Like how they were trying to ban TikTok a few months ago and all these other sites. What if they go down? Or what if you get banned from Twitch or something? You wouldn't be able to do anything. So
well,
you would have
if I got banned from Twitch, I could just go to a different platform, or I could stick to YouTube.
What if all these platforms go down?
What if science goes down?
But how would science go down?
Science going down is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, Gabe. That's kind of crazy. But what I guess what I get what she's trying to say. I get it. I really do. But that's the same for anybody. Like, if I'm working a regular 9 to 5, if my job, if it goes out of business, I gotta find a new job anyway. So no matter what you do, even if you're like an educated lawyer, a well-respected doctor, you can always lose your job from whatever it'll be. it's just on you as the individual to use your common sense. So such as like, I work a job, I need to save my money. I need to plan. Yeah, science. See, science is crazy. See, science is crazy. Lacey kind of, but that's on you as the individual to plan and prepare. Like, I wouldn't go, get a job as a doctor and be like, oh my God, like, I'm so happy. Like, I'll never get fired. No, like, I need to save my money and prepare for that worst case scenario. And I think that's just any adult. You always have to prepare in case you do lose your jobs. This is why savings is such a thing. But that's Lacey's wild for that science.
Oh.
Not just science, but you can be a doctor.
I don't believe in
lawyer.
science.
What about being a doctor, lawyer, psychologist? Like, there's different
Okay.
fields
For real, she can lose anytime.
that you can go into.
What happens when all these AI and robots start coming up and doctors start losing their jobs
Okay,
to
but
robots?
That's actually a thing. That is actually a thing. That is a real thing right there. I'm pursuing the radiology in the radiology field. For the radiologists, all they do is look at to give a simplified version, all they do is really look at the, I guess, pictures and tell you what the problem is. But that is quickly getting outsourced by AI. So that's an actual valid point right there.
Okay, are you not on TikTok now with all these AI videos that's like on TikTok of like old people talking, older people talking?
Yeah, I mean, they're not.
That's
There's way more
AI.
volume of people to watch and consume content than there is the people who need open heart surgery.
I'm studying neurology. Hey, bro. Hey. Remember me. All right, that's all I ask. Remember me.
Right, so you don't need doctors as much as you need content
Yes,
creators.
you do. People go to the
Don't.
hospital every single day.
Okay, and people watch my stream every single day.
Watch content.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna butcher the name so bad. Braza Snatchers. Thank you for the follow, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good to see the overlays work though. Good to see that works.
And while they're in the hospital.
Yeah, you're laying in the hospital bed, kicking up watching our streams.
No, nobody's really watching you guys either.
Oh, so no one's watching us.
No.
Okay,
like a
so
hater.
where's all the views coming from then?
Like bots and stuff. Like
Oh,
you guys are,
So the bots are generating money.
yes, AI bots.
I mean, hey, the bots can keep making me money.
Why don't you do it then?
Yeah, why don't you get bots?
Who said I Who said I don't make content?
So then your argument.
I still make content, but I went to school and I got a degree. And I don't rely on making content
So let me ask you a question.
For my lifestyle.
What content do you make?
I make content on helping the homeless people.
Okay, and so you have a homeless degree? So you don't use your degree? Thank you. You don't use your degree.
I do use my degree.
How?
Because
Unless
I
you
do
went
other
to.
stuff.
That's. I'm gonna just say most people that get degrees, it depends on your degree. Some of those degrees people be getting do not correlate to where they think it correlates. And even though she not coming to her or nothing, she said some she is correct. I do agree with the line of thinking that just because you're making content, that shouldn't be the sole thing you're doing. You should have a backup plan. Like, you shouldn't just count on making content forever, because you never know. Like, not many people actually make content and it's actually profitable. It actually will get you to where you want to be for most people. So she is correct in that line of thinking that it's not just the content. She does have a backup, which is smart on her.
So unless you went to school for 4 years to learn how to feed the homeless, you don't use your degree.
I do use my degree. I do stuff during the daytime.
For average content creators, last 100 days. Yup. It's not as profitable, I think, that they think it is. And I think a lot of people have a notion that, oh, I'm just gonna turn on my camera and it's gonna be so easy. I'm gonna get so much of a bankroll. No, gang. No, that's not happening. That is a fantasy. But reality hits them in the face real hard, and you either gonna do it or not. So.
And I do stuff
I think I caught her here. I think I got her. Come on now.
So you saying that you only can use
I'm saying it's a waste of time. You wasted time. You could have
No,
fed
I
the whole...
didn't. I met amazing people. I got good relationships. Like my dean, I can call my dean if I need to do something. You
can call Aiden Ross,
I
bro.
can call. I have those relationships. Like I said, all these people are using.
Can you call
y'all
Mr.
are
Beast right
using
now?
each other. Yes, I know him too because I make content as well.
Call Mr. Beast.
I don't have my phone on me. You call him.
Call him right now.
But what are we getting at though? Like just because you can call him, like
you could call your dean. I could call Aiden Ross.
and I can call Beyonce. I can call Beyonce. So what are we talking about?
Call her.
Can't call no goddamn Beyonce. Get off my face with that cap. Ain't call no goddamn Beyonce. I ain't even seen Beyonce do one interview at all. That's cap and she know it. But I think what she's trying to get at is that you get better connections or the connections matter. No way she knows Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast don't know her. Mr. Beast don't know her. Unless that's Mr. Beast's side chick. But I don't know. But you can get connections in any field. Like just because you stream or make content or you work a regular job, you can get connections either way. You can make them regardless. So it doesn't make sense why you would try to lean more towards one than the other.
But what do I need to call her for?
Because you said you could call her, so call her.
You said
You're right. It does depend on the person. Yes, that is 100% facts. It does depend on the person.
I can call Mr. Beast.
You should even call your
You don't got
dean.
Aiden Ross's number.
How do you know what number I got?
I don't think Aiden Ross has your number. I don't think he does.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have
We're
my
going
number?
off track here. We're going off track.
What makes you feel like he doesn't have my number? What
I
makes
don't
you
know.
feel
You
like
have Beyonce. You said you got Aiden Ross. He's above Beyonce.
that's all you guys do? You guys suck each other for views. That's all y'all do. Y'all sit in them content houses.
And you
Y'all sit
wasted
in them
8 years of your life going to school to feed the homeless.
8 years.
You could have been fed the homeless.
4 years, baby.
You could have fed the homeless with 0.
What'd you get your degree in?
Don't worry about that.
So you got a degree, but you won't say what you got your degree in.
Because it's
But
not.
she knows it's a waste. It was a waste.
Because she doesn't use it at all in her day-to-day life.
At
That's
all.
why.
Not even a
First
little.
of all, I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. So you have an entrepreneurial degree.
Yes. No.
Oh, so you don't use it.
So you went to college to become an entrepreneur.
That means you made your own business. So you didn't
That
need
makes no sense. I'm sorry.
Like I said, relationships. You build relationships that you can keep for the rest of your life.
You could do that anywhere. You don't need to go to college.
Yeah.
Yes,
You need to
but
pay
I could go to
I get that,
Equinox
but
and go build relationships.
You guys all know you guys don't with each other for real.
We,
all
li-
know
we
that.
live together.
Yeah, because y'all make content. Y'all wake up, y'all suck each other's then y'all make content.
That's not true.
and then,
2020.
like,
Actually, I eat his.
yeah, and you, like he said, you eat his
We went completely off rails with this. That's an L right there. We went completely off rails with that. That's crazy.
2023, he was friends with me, and I wasn't a thing then.
He was.
How many followers you got?
In
What's
total?
the
Yeah.
relevancy though?
Like 5 million maybe?
Can I come work for you?
What?
No.
Why not?
Because you have no knowledge of my space.
I went to college.
I did go to college for 2 years.
2 years and then you dropped out.
I did drop out.
So what made you drop out?
I was making more money making content than I was going
But
to
what
college.
happens when all this content stuff goes away? What happens
Nobody
when
paid
the
for
internet
that.
goes down? What are you gonna do?
I have millions in my bank account waiting for that.
Talk to me. Talk.
No.
No?
But it's people mentally ill with millions.
Exactly.
You need your mind. You need your brain.
Exactly.
I have my brain.
You
Exactly.
can hire a therapist.
I can hire a therapist.
We can too, and people that work.
And guess
9 to
what? My
5s can
therapist
too.
isn't going to have a degree.
Why wouldn't?
Chat GPT.
I'd rather talk to someone who is more on an intellectual and
I'm done
spiritual.
talking to this ignorant person. Who wants to come and save me?
I'm curious what Auntie got to say on this one now, cause Auntie got up in there. Let's see what she got to say.
Oh, we meet again.
How you doing?
How are you?
What's your name?
Lacey.
Hey, eyebrows. You look good. I'm Rhonda.
Thank
Rhonda
you.
Bankston.
Nice
I'm
to-
a registered nurse. I'm a 1985 HBCU alumni graduate with
She kind of annoying. Hey, bro, I can't. It's just an acquired taste, my boy. It's an acquired taste. Majority of black aunties are like that, especially the older ones. They got that spirit. You feel me? They got that spirit. I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
Honors.
Okay, well, you're
Honors
talking
with
to
Pine Bluff, Arkansas.
2-year
I'm a
streamer,
registered
1-year
nurse.
YouTuber, and 2-year
But can I tell you
TikToker.
something? When does your mind rest? You need your mind. This is the control center of everything. People going crazy because they losing their money, the stocks, they losing their homes. Will burn up like it is.
So you're asking,
Never met a black person IRL. I don't know. You know, for these aunties, they come off like aggressive, but truly, they have a good place in their heart. And, you know, some of them, they just, but for certain ones, they just come from a certain time, and they may be a little aggressive, but it comes from a good place, and it shows. They'll still feed you, look after you, they'll still help you. They'll be like the biggest rock in your life, but they'll also tell you everything you're doing wrong. So it's a lot of motherly energy, I'd say.
when does my mind rest?
When do you rest?
I'll tell you when my mind rests, and this will go back to her question. My
When do you
mind
rest?
rests when I end the content and I'm hanging out with my friends. That's when my
I
mind
probably won't be
rests.
fucking with you.
But when you think about it, a college degree, is this the only friends you got?
It's okay, bro.
Why you need a big circle?
You don't.
I keep my circle small.
But you learn things by going to college, getting a degree.
Well, what does that? What does that have to do with
It
college?
has to do with even starting first grade. How were you as a child growing
I'm sorry if they're gonna hear like some background noise or anything. They're doing construction on my apartment complex, so I apologize for that.
up? Structure? Do you feel like you got structure in your life?
100%.
If your money goes
More
down,
structure
are
than I
you
had
gonna
in
be-
college,
are
'cause
you
I
gonna
went to
be
college.
How long did you go?
2 years,
And
pre-law.
what was your pre-law? What was your goal for that pre-law degree?
I was gonna be a lawyer, and then I realized, holy
What
shit,
type of
I'm
law?
wasting my time.
What type of
I was
law?
gonna be a criminal defense lawyer,
And do what?
defend criminals.
So what made you change your mind?
I saw that I made more in a month than I was gonna pay for my whole entire tuition, so I dropped out to pursue my dreams.
So you really didn't care about people, you care about money.
Why do you work?
Because if you care about people in a degree, whether it's social work, being a doctor, you got to care about you first. They ain't care. The money will come. If you're doing the right thing with people
Yeah,
with your
but
college degree,
here's the thing.
degree in
Here-
nursing and
Rhonda.
biology, and I care about people.
Here's the thing. Here's the
Come on,
thing.
Lacey, say it.
You don't care about nobody.
I know
you
what you're
care
saying.
about
Listen, Rhonda, listen.
algorithms.
Hands on
It
the table.
shows. It shows.
Listen,
Do you love people?
People die. Money lasts forever.
They do die.
Generation. My kids will have money.
Hold on, I get that. I get what she's trying to say. I get what Auntie's trying to say. I do. You know, some people they do care more about people than they care about money. So for them, helping people might be worth it a little bit more than the money, but it doesn't change the fact that you still need the money. But I kind of get where she's coming from with that. I think that's not the majority. I think that's the minority. Like most doctors, yeah, like, you know, they'll portray them like, hey, we do this for the people. But come on, let's be honest. Let's be all the way real. Most of them care about the money. That's the reason they became the doctor. When they say that, like, politically correct stuff, like, oh, I became this because I care about people. Social services, nurses, doctors, they say that like, oh my God, caring about people. For real, me too. See, they say that like caring about people be the number one reason they doing it, but that's not always the case for the majority of the people. They care more about their money. That's actually the minority, I personally believe.
Money.
But even
But
with
I'ma
that,
die.
my mama died April 9th of this year.
Rest in peace.
91 years old, rest in peace, lived a good life. But what she instilled in me, the values that she instilled in me, has made me the woman I am now.
So you're
successful.
Exactly. You're a mother.
Registered nurse.
Same way my mom instilled
Own
values on me.
businesses.
College didn't instill values on you. Your mom did.
But she encouraged me to go to college. My parents were college graduates. Generations of college graduates, entrepreneurs.
Let me ask you a question.
Makes me who
Do you
I
have-
am.
do you have
Very
kids?
I have one daughter.
So does your daughter go to college?
Had a college degree, got
So
one in
you
dietetics.
told
She's
your
a
daughter,
dietitian.
you sat your daughter down, you said, hey, I want you to spend $100,000 a year to go to college.
She went on a full ride.
Well,
So did I.
that's great for her.
Full ride. Didn't have to pay a
Unfortunately,
dime.
that was a waste of time.
Not at all.
That was a waste of time.
She didn't have to spend any money, and she makes more money back.
She could have been making more money. She could have been doing something else. She
But
could have
is
been,
it about money?
but she could have been helping
Is,
people.
but you don't care about people.
she
You
could have
keep
been-
talking about
she
money.
could have been helping
you
people.
You keep talking about money. You don't care about people.
Let's talk about other things then. Materialistic things. Why do we have jewelry? Why do we have anything? We could be giving that to other people. Money to other
Somebody gave me everything I got on.
people. Every single thing.
Really,
Somebody-
seriously, Rhonda?
Community.
I know that dude in the back did not just say community. I know that. Okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit further till there's something more to dissect. I'm gonna just let him
Someone
slide.
gave me these beads.
I'm gonna be honest. You wearing that jewelry
Vicky-
selfish.
Is it?
Yeah.
I give it to you. Tell me why it's
You're
selfish.
talking about people, helping people. You could be giving that to the homeless.
I have
Homeless
given to
could
the
be-
homeless. Homeless veterans, Long Beach VA. I was the last nurse manager for 7 years. $100,000 job, RN, housing homeless veterans for Orange County and Long Beach.
The whole argument of this is college. College doesn't teach you morals. People go to college and they hoes and they drink, they smoke.
That's correct. College does not teach you morals. College does not teach you. It doesn't. The only thing college essentially does is, and even then, it's gonna be crazy. It just prepares you in the most costly way to do a job that you probably don't even need to really go to college for. Maybe on a bachelor level, I can kind of see it. I'm trying to do my associates, so I'm gonna be honest with you. The breakdown of the classes that you take for the job field that you're trying to get into, it don't match. Like, for example, I'm trying to do radiology. You need to have English, science, math, and philosophy or psychology. Preferably both of that, all that. Most of those don't pertain to what I gotta do. It's really, you can take it, make it a trade, and just go to trade school for like literally a month for it, and then you can get it. So no, you don't know. College don't teach you nothing about morals. That's something that your family instills in you or your mother and father. Except some jobs, you don't need a degree, you need experience, absolutely. So like things like electrician work, things like most trades, mason work, even cleaning. Like, you don't need a college degree for that. So I no. And it definitely doesn't teach you morals.
I
They
did.
do that. You didn't, but a lot of people do. College. What happened?
The dropouts.
Yes.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
So you think college is worth it?
Yes, I believe that college is mainly for life enrichment. It's to grow. It also gives you a safety net to do things while you're also creating content. Because how many influencers do we see that now are all dried up? They go on talk shows, talk about how they had all this money, and guess what? You might make a lot of money, but your life costs a lot of money. How much does your house cost?
I paid it all in cash.
Okay, no, but you still have your mortgage. You still
No,
have
I
your
don't.
debt. Yeah, you do.
I paid
How
it
do you
all
pay
for
your
my mom.
taxes? Your housing taxes.
Yeah, that's fine. I have real
No,
estate
but what
that
I'm
pays
saying
for
is,
it.
what I'm saying is, money.
I have
keeps
pendants. You know what I do?
One-
On Christmas, I look for families, like single moms of 4 kids, and I raise them around on Christmas.
Love that.
Okay.
So why do you go to college?
So I go to college to better enrich myself and to try to actually improve society overall. It's not just about
Bullshit.
the. Okay.
I don't believe that. I don't
Want to
buy
know
that
what
for
I
a
do?
second.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see what he does.
Want to know what
What
I
do you
do?
do?
I'm a major in political science and I'm a double major in Black Study and business.
No. And I'm sure someone's gonna look back at this and they're gonna be like, no, absolutely not. The premise that yes, you can go to college and yes, it could enrich your life. It can offer you new experiences and things like that. Yes, but it's what you go in there for. And for everything that he's saying, I mean, you can go to college for that, but again, we go to college for a degree to enter the job field and job market. Going to college for social things, I don't know. You don't necessarily need college to do all that. You don't. Like most of that, no. The premise of college still is to enter the job workforce. That's it. That's all. Anything else is just whatever you put on that, but it's not mandatory. It is not contributing to the job work field. So, no.
Administration. So actually I do. So what I do is I've worked with Disney, I've worked corporate, I've worked with people to make sure that diversity and inclusion is furthered, that we make sure that people have opportunity to tell their stories, people of diverse audiences. Thank you. So, yeah.
Why do you have to go to college for that?
Because when I'm in those rooms, the reason why I was the one that had a place to speak was because I was the one that went to college, had my education, and grew my learning. I would not have been the one chosen if I did not go to college.
So what you're saying is all the things you say in these meetings and takes were instilled on you by someone else teaching you them. It's not your actual beliefs. It's all put into your brain by whoever taught you it. You don't have your own opinions. Someone gave you those opinions and taught you
That's
how
plagiarism.
to
To an
No,
extent.
you know what? That's a good take. That's a good take. How is that any different from you doing any of your stuff?
think. It's not. You're right. I follow
So
trends.
what I'm saying is, so your problem is you're not talking anything about college. You're talking about learning from others. That happens in anything you do. That happens whether you go to college. That happens whether you
Exactly,
don't go
which
to
is
college.
why you don't need college for it.
But that's not the point. That's not the point.
Messing with the ads. But
That I learned, I did need college to know.
So what did you learn in college that's different from day to day?
So what have I learned in college?
No, I'm saying truthfully, actually, what did you learn in college that you didn't believe in yourself already?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the history of the world. I don't know everything that's ever happened between different communities, different people. I would not have known those things. While you live in your social bubble, a lot of times you don't know what's going on in other countries. You don't know what's going on.
That's got nothing to
So,
do
but
with you.
truthfully, like,
Yeah, no.
unbiasedly,
Yeah.
like, serious, if you only learn that through college, you can't, if you wanted to learn about history, can't you just Google that? Like, seriously, I'm actually serious.
How much of that information is actually filtered and gone through?
I'm gonna pause right there because not even Google, you can crack open a book. Like if I want to learn about history, I swear I can go right over to the bookstore, and I go there, right over to the bookstore across the street, get a book or a library card for like $5, and then I can check out whatever book is there. And then I promise you there's a history section. And most people do not, no, you can crack open a book if you want to know about different, all right, man, good night. It's 1:30 already. Is it night for you? All right, man, you get some sleep, bruh. But you can crack open a book. You don't have to go to college to learn about the history of everything because it's gonna come from a book anyway. So, I mean, that's no. And you don't have to use Google.
But it's the
Depending
same
on
thing
where
with
you're at.
college, like the college professors, I'm sure they use the internet to look up stuff. Like,
No, they have their degree. You don't
Yeah,
get
but
that
where
through
do-
Here's the thing that you're not understanding. College professors in 10 years,
Or
in
ask
order to
ChatGPT.
teach history, in order to teach this, they're gonna play our clips in order to teach the kids.
What is this? What? Tell me what college class we'd be watching this.
history.
We are a part of history. You know, I had a viral clip talking about Donald Trump.
The reason I wanted Trump was because I wanted to make more money. All right, that's why. I'm gonna say it. At least I'm honest. I don't give a. At least I'm not sitting here lying.
They're gonna play that in history classes in probably a couple hundred years to the kids to teach
I
them.
don't think so. I think with everything that's going on with Donald Trump, I don't think.
Okay, I'm not gonna bring it on the president, but I got no comment on that. We don't get political like that. But in some classes, they do use podcasts. They do use clips. They do use content from certain content creators and certain podcasts in college classes to study them. That is a factual thing. So, you know.
Think that you're that important. If I'm being so completely
I'm
honest,
telling you,
I don't think you're
we're
that
a
important.
part of
I don't
history.
think. Okay.
That's good, bro.
Hi, nice to meet you, Brandon.
I believe that, yeah. Do you?
No,
Why not?
because there is a top 1%. There's the richest people. There are some that are college graduates. There are some that are not. I'm not saying that going to college will automatically make you part of that top 1%. But the point is to have a bedrock to build on. The point is to be, if we talk about how many people who are in the industry that I know of that did not go to college, that dropped out of college, it's such a small percent that actually made it. And honestly, good for y'all. No one's shaming that. But the point is, there's so many people who are struggling month to month to month. Look at all the stories that we hear about LA, Hollywood, La La Land, like everything going on. Like, not everyone's gonna make it. The thing is, the same can be said for people that go to college. The difference is, people that go to college have a higher chance and are more likely to live in that medium range where they're not worrying about when's my next gig, I'm freaking out.
Yeah, to that, I mean, you're saying it's safer to go to college. You have a safety net. You're guaranteed a stable
I never
lifestyle.
said guaranteed.
You're
You have a higher
You're not
chance.
guaranteed, but it's easier to live a
You're more
stable
likely,
lifestyle
yes.
financially if you take that route. That's why I think there's a top 1% because people take the risk. They take the gamble. They are not. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it. It's not guaranteed. What happened?
He has kids.
That's because you don't have kids.
He has kids.
He has kids.
What? How's that relevant at all?
Yes,
Don't
he's
have kids.
35.
How's that relevant? You decided to have kids.
It's extremely irrelevant. It is.
Because I don't have kids. That's my choice. I don't
Didn't
want
stick his
kids,
weenie.
so I don't have kids.
I don't know why we brought the kids into this. I'm kind of confused on why we brought the kids into this, but I guess from what the other dude was saying, I guess it really is what you make of it. Like, you can go to college and you can, I guess, try to shoot for the top 1% of America in the financial bracket. You can shoot for that. Maybe depending on what you choose, you might be closer or farther. If you drop out, maybe you might decide to take some risk and do certain things to get you there. But all in all, it just depends on the individual. I don't think college is going to be the deciding factor whether you hit the 1% or not. Because, like, there's so few of them. Like, So it just depends on the individual. That's what I'll say. Whether you be successful out in life.
Who got kids here when you don't have kids? Then you can go and jump and do whatever the heck you want.
Well, that's
a lot of streamers with kids.
If you had a kid at 18 before you had a solidified, stable income, that's your own fault. That's not his. He made the smart decision.
I'm saying the reason that top 1% exists is because the people in that top 1%, they take the risk and they gamble on something that has never been done before, that the likelihood of you succeeding in that and making it to that top 1% is slim.
But there's the thing is, like I said, that top 1% is a mix of people who have gone to college and those who have not. But if we want to talk about the 99% who are not, so many people who don't go to college, who have not had the opportunity to go to college, do not make it out. We're not just talking about the 1%, because the 1% is a mix. It's not all one. Mm-hmm. But that 99%, there's a lot of people, especially at the bottom, who never went to college, who never had the opportunity.
Yeah,
who never wanted to, who dropped out. And you guys lived nice, you rode on it for a long time, and all of a sudden it starts to deplete. Once again, like, there are always going to be people college are not going to college that are going to succeed, but the chances of you being able to succeed, have something to fall back on if you go to college, is higher. If we want to talk about Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all those people, a lot of them, once again, were dropouts. But the thing is, a lot of them built their platform, built their things while they were in college. So once again, maybe they didn't have to finish college. But the thing is, they still had to go to college, or they would have never had the
Well, they got in
opportunity or
college
success.
and was like, wow, this is a waste of time.
Actually, that's not exactly what happened. They learned how to do what they did. They met the people they needed
Through
to
high
meet.
school.
No, through college, actually.
No, you're wrong.
You're friends with him?
Your friend, call Mark.
Call Mark.
What does it have to do with being
So
friends
how do
with
you
them?
know his life?
How do you know-
If you're saying,
Have you never read an
you're
autobiography?
saying-
Have you never read a
Why
book?
would I read when I have ChatGPT?
Oh, okay. Because guess
My man said ChatGPT. My man said ChatGPT, bruh. That's crazy work. That's crazy work, man. That's crazy work.
what ChatGPT did. It read for you.
Yeah, they can summarize it for us. Give
But
us
once
tips.
again, if there was no one that went to college to feed ChatGPT, it wouldn't know anything.
Coding doesn't exist through college.
What do you-
Coding exists through humans and coders.
Where do you think they learned how to code? Most people
Themselves, they hustle.
No. Okay.
I know coders that code learn it through Google.
Yeah.
There are some, and I never said that there aren't any.
The best ones are from Google.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can Google it.
Okay.
What if you can create your own website by saying this is
Again, I'm not getting sponsored, so I'm not about to be out here repping these people.
Let's talk about it, bro. How you doing?
Justin.
Alex.
So look, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. It's basically a matter of money isn't everything. It's about your character and what you leave behind. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't need college to necessarily make money, fact. But it's a form of completion, like a natural dopamine. You know, in today's society, everything's just like quick, fast, scrolling TikTok. You know, if you
but
go
why
to
not-
college, you complete something. You feel
It's a
better
form of,
about
have you
yourself,
ever won a
something
Warzone game?
to-
That's completion.
What was that?
Have you ever won
Winning
a
a
Warzone
Warzone
game?
game, that's completion.
That's what I'm talking about.
Have you
That's
ever-
my point right there. You don't want to be like this guy. You know what I'm saying? You want to have
Talk about your
something-
shots, bro.
Why you think?
Dopamine.
Why
You want to talk about dopamine? Let's talk about dopamine.
Why you think there's multi-million-dollar basketball players who go and get the degree? They don't need to. They got money, but it's just the fact of having that on paper. You know, completing something. Natural dopamine. You feel me?
You could also have all the money in the world, put it all on black, and then that dopamine's the same as getting a stamp. Is it not?
It's probably better.
You don't want to be like him either.
You're looking. You're
Says you.
Like some sort of like.
I think the world has brainwashed people to think that that's the dopamine you need, so that you have to spend hundreds of thousands to get that dopamine. That's your completion in life. It's 30 to 50 to whatever, money. You
Yeah,
have to spend money to get that dopamine.
one of you guys actually said that you go. I think it was you. You said after college you make 20, 30. I don't know nobody that went to college that makes 20, 30,000 a year. That's crazy.
Well, actually, they don't, because they got to pay tax on that, and then they got to pay their college off still. Usually, they're probably in debt.
I just remember from my particular situation, I didn't even go to college. When I was graduating high school, I looked at it and I did the numbers in my head. Okay, if I wanted to go to ASU, tuition a year is like what, $25,000, $30,000. I complete it, I get my degree, 4 years, 6 figures plus in debt, right? Now I got to graduate and look for a job, starting salary. It's gonna be a lot.
You can start a
so,
business.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit with that word.
No, I can't just graduate college and start a business ground up.
I did.
Maybe I could. It's gonna take years. So I decided, you know what? I'm
That's
gonna
not true
take.
though. That's
I'm gonna
not true, though.
take.
You can start a business.
Well, this is all opinionated then at the end of the day.
No, it's facts. I started my own business. After
Yeah. You can start a business, but for it to be profitable and for you to be
I was
able to
profitable.
pay back those 6 figures in debt, immediately after.
So why can't you go to college and then become a streamer and pay it off?
No, you
Same
can't.
thing. You're missing my point. It was the
can't, it's
completion of the.
You can. It's just why would you do that when you could dedicate more time to that craft? Why would I take away from
For the
being
40.
able to give 100% to this if I'm in college trying to study, get my degree, go to class,
would've missed out on
learn?
MW2,
I would
MW3,
have.
everything.
I would have
What's
been
that?
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You would have missed it. Tell him.
What's
Yeah, I
MW?
also
What's MW?
If he went to college, talk about it, bro. All the games you would have missed, all the clips.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to like. I probably wouldn't have hit my standoff window shot. I probably wouldn't have made it to OKM 50. For what I do particularly, college just didn't seem important. How many of you in here have a degree that you use every single day now for what your job is?
They gon' bullshit.
All of you.
It's Cap. There's Cap right there.
She's lying. She's lying.
She's lying like.
I'm not gonna lie, he's lying too. I can just tell.
Stop. What's your degree
I
in?
have a bachelor's in entertainment business.
And does that apply to your everyday life?
Yeah, I did music for a while. Yeah, definitely.
And did you need that degree to do what you do
I
today?
feel like it helped me. Yeah.
So you made music?
No,
you said?
it helped you,
Yeah.
or yes or no. Like,
So-
did
Yes.
you need that degree?
Need not necessarily, but it made me feel better about myself completing that and then going out and doing whatever I wanted to do. That's what I'm saying. It's not
you
necessarily
on
about
that.
just college. You can
Yeah.
it's something you can stand on. Like, yeah, I stand on that. I did that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I could be a content creator. I did this, but I also did this. It's like that's what I'm saying. Millionaires, football players, basketball players, go and get their degrees all the time. They don't
Yeah.
need it. It's just
Yeah, it's not something.
Statement.
Everyone can say. Yeah. I get what
feel
you're
me?
saying.
If I went to college, I would have missed out on Prime Fortnite. I would have missed out on COVID.
You would have been working.
I
a
would have
real
missed out on
job.
COVID viewership. You have no clue about COVID viewership.
I don't want to know about COVID.
Bro, COVID viewership was crazy. COVID viewership was crazy. That was. I'm sorry to pause it there. There's other things I want to say, but that was just crazy. And moving on, I like this guy. I like what he's saying. College is what you make of it. It's at the end of the day, it's more of a tool to help you get to where you got to go. If you use it correctly, it could be a waste of time. If you don't use it correctly, it can definitely be a financial drain, again, for a lot of people, but again, it's how you move and what you do with it, and it's based on the individual. And, that's what that is, just
What is
there.
that?
You'd
You
probably
wouldn't
be
have known
flipping
about
burgers.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have been live. I wouldn't have been live for any of that, and I wouldn't have a job.
What are you doing? I agree. Yeah, most successful people in the world, some of the most innovative people who have had the biggest impacts on the world are college dropouts.
Yeah, you're right. Completely right, bro. But what college does is it builds a foundation of like discipline. You know what I'm saying? And it helps you build structure. Like like how you was asking about, like, do you use the degrees now? I don't use my degrees now, but college, it helped me, like, build a foundation, a structure, discipline that I use, like, in everyday life. You know what I'm saying?
Like, say you grew up playing sports and you played for a sports team regularly, that would also have the same impacts of instilling discipline and structure and certain morals like it would in college.
Definitely it would, but then you would use those skills that you have in playing the sports. You want to take that to the next level in college too, though, right?
If you could,
then, yeah, then that would build a base for you going to the professional level, helping you with like your finances, everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Morality, structure, how to build a foundation with your family. Basically stuff like that, bro.
2025, college and going that traditional route of getting educated like that is outdated, and you could get, if you really wanted to, you could learn a lot of the curriculum you're taught in college online if you research enough. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you could go online and teach yourself it and look it up rather than paying money to go to a college and get educated through a professor and giving them money, unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or something like that. Pretty much everything else.
You don't even need
I
a
feel
degree
like
for those either.
You could teach yourself.
No, definitely, man. You definitely got a point right there, bro. You definitely right on there.
Yeah, he did have a point with that. You, for some things that you're learning out in college, you can teach yourself. It's just the vast majority of people are not that disciplined enough to actually sit down and teach themselves the skills necessary to do the job. I'm just gonna be honest. They're not gonna sit down and they're not gonna learn, like, hey, look, I want to learn how to code. I'm gonna take code. It's the easiest. I'm gonna learn how to code. Let me sit down. You can go online and do that. There are many of options to teach you for like $5, some of them even for free. But most people aren't gonna sit and take that discipline to sit down and actually learn. So. But that is a viable thing you can do. For everything, like a doctor, like Lacey said, I don't know about that one. I have no idea.
How you doing, Alex?
Nice to meet you.
Oh, also, that other guy, the guy that just came on right before she did, he was correct. College can serve as a foundation. It can serve as a foundation. So he's pretty good.
Through all the points, I realized that we haven't talked about the active resistance it is to get a degree and to go to college. For a lot of Black and brown communities and people, college wasn't an option. So to get a degree is an act of resistance. And I'm an activist myself, so I do community work.
I'm just gonna say as a disclaimer, I'm not a fan of activists. I'm just gonna say this, so I might be a little biased. I'm not really a fan of a lot of activists.
And I got a degree and I went to college because the government, like, quite honestly, institutions, like, I wanted to have knowledge and bring it back to my community.
So you went to college because you disagreed with someone else, not for yourself?
I went to college in a perspective that wasn't forced upon me by like colonial structures, if that makes sense.
No, I get what you're saying. You're saying that throughout history, people of Black, brown, different cultures, they weren't provided the luxury of being able to get a college degree. That was essentially gate kept from them.
They weren't even considered citizens.
And so now in 2025, it's like a you.
It's like
I
don't think we disagree with that.
Which I agree with. Yes, I'm not sitting here arguing with that. That's fully understandable.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
Okay, I guess I wanted to bring up the point in like perspective of like privilege and even access to the internet. You talked a lot about like ChatGTP. I promise you, I come from a community I didn't grow up with internet. Kids who want to become streamers in tribal communities and villages, and they cannot because they don't have internet.
I do know people who are from tribes in Africa, actually, who's artists who are on the internet.
Sorry, I meant in the context of like, I mean, you guys stream here and you have an economy here. So like college here, attending college in the United States.
Well, yeah, I mean, they might not be able to because they're in a whole different outside world. Yeah, but if you're in the United States and you have the opportunity to go to college, you should go to college then if that's what your choice is. Is that what you're saying?
But I thought you're saying that
but you're saying that's
like
your
obsolete.
choice. No, we were saying it's obsolete if you want to get to the career path like that we wanted to do, but you're saying...
Oh, like become a streamer and such?
Yeah.
That's why I mentioned not everyone has the privilege of internet connection or access to internet. What advice would you give someone who wants to be a streamer and make money like you guys, but they don't have access to the internet.
If you don't have access to the internet, how do you know about us?
Well, that's
So that's my point. So
well, your
how would I
reality-
give them advice?
Obviously, people go to school, but like when they go home, they don't have internet. It's like
But
it's
they
like at
wouldn't
your
know
home.
who I am then. How am I going to give them advice if they don't?
Places
I'm gonna try my best not to say anything crazy or too controversial because I know y'all see me scrunching my face. I think this is one of the reasons I don't really like activists. As a person, I'm a veteran. As a person that's traveled to different countries, a lot of people like to make it like a lot of people in different countries, they ain't got water. Like that narrative that, oh my God, in Africa, they ain't got no food, no water. That's not true. Some places, you're right, they don't got that stuff. Some people don't have access to internet here in America. I'm gonna bring it just to America now. Some people don't have access to internet. Some people don't have access to a lot of the things that are around them. You know, that is just a fact. Some people don't have the opportunities that other people have. Some people don't have the privileged position that other people have. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You just gotta hustle. You gotta grind. Like somebody's life path is not gonna be the same as another person's life path. Some people's opportunities won't be the same as other people. So it's going to be harder for some people to do certain things than other people. And that's just a fact. It just is what it is. Like, now as far as the topic of does the internet make college obsolete or the internet makes college obsolete? In some areas, yes. Yes, some areas, yes. Like if you're going for a certain degree that you can learn online, then what would you need to go to college for? If you're learning like something you completely learn at home, again, what would you need to go to college for and get all that debt? So, as back onto the topic.
libraries have internet.
I don't go to
School
libraries.
has internet. Well, if they were to, if you're popping like you say, they're gonna find you on the internet when they use it.
I know, but that kind of goes against what you just said.
You're saying what advice would I have to someone who doesn't have access to the internet
Yes.
if they want to become
I don't
a
have that
streamer?
answer.
It's almost an
It's
impossible
the same advice you give to someone who does. Chase your dreams.
It's almost impossible to answer that question. That's like saying, what advice would I give to someone who has hoop dreams, who wants to be an NBA, but there's no basketball courts around them. There's no basketballs. It's almost, it's like a, it's like a,
just
it's
the
like
way
an
it
oxy-
works.
it's like an
I think
oxymoron.
you still chase your dreams. You find a way.
Lacey is right. You still chase your dreams, you still find a way. Like I said, man, it's not gonna be easy for everybody. It's not gonna be fair to everybody. And you know, you may have to have more adversity than other people. Again, certain individuals, they'll give up. Some individuals, they'll stick with it. You might not have a basketball court in your area. My guy, walk 3 blocks, 5 blocks, 6 blocks if you got to. Take a bus with a basketball and get on the bus and then go to the court over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up on dial-up. My friend, like, dial-up was what we had. Maybe some people don't know what dial-up is, but anybody that know dial-up, you know dial-up, right? And that computer was straight trash. So, again, I have to go to the library if I want to get online. Like, I grew up in a small country town. Some stuff we didn't have. Like, we had no IHOP. We had none of this other stuff. We didn't even have, like, we just had an old crusty library that maybe got library books. And the Wi-Fi, you have to pay like $20. So, I mean,
So in 2025, yeah, I think the internet has rendered college obsolete. Like, you don't need to do it.
That's a
Rendered
good
obsolete.
Oh, what the? That's a
He's
rendered
obsolete.
Yeah, I bet none of y'all know
That's a
those words.
two-piece. That's a two-piece right
Define-
there.
define-
And I didn't even go to
define
college.
those words.
I didn't even go to
I
college.
can see that.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Okay then. How you feel about it?
How do I feel about what?
That college essentially is obsolete in 2025.
It's useless.
It is online, so it's not completely obsolete. The online thing, it detaches you from people. So you're just looking at a screen, learning by yourself, and that's why loneliness is so high now. So you say you have your friends, but how do you really feel? Because you guys are defining success as having all these millions of dollars. For me, success is being happy. It's having real joy and actually
getting money.
respecting people. Yes, so yes, you do need money, obviously, but I'm talking about internally. How are you though? I'm not talking about success just by counting your money. You can count money all day you want, but I'm actually happy.
Yeah.
I actually measure success by having joy, happiness, peace of mind, sleeping, clear conscience. That's success.
So what's the topic? Is it mental
So
health?
he's got the same
Is
thing.
it college?
Yes, when I was in college, I was depressed.
No, but see,
Therapy
the
session?
thing is, he's got the same thing, but he's getting money.
Who said I'm not getting money? Who said I'm not getting money? Do I look like I don't have money?
I didn't say that.
Okay then. All right
say
then.
that.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding. It was supposed to be talking about college, and it turned into a therapy session.
No, because we were talking about success and how successful people, and again, I don't know them personally, but they have a lot of money. But what else do we know about them? A lot of them suffer from mental health. A lot of them even take their lives. Even when they lose their money, they take their lives.
Even
So-
people that aren't successful do that though.
Exactly.
You make the
Exactly.
argument both ways.
We can. So what's your point?
That was my point.
What's your point?
That was my point.
Oh, you still didn't get my point?
I don't.
Baby, I don't get your point. I'm lost like 2 left feet. I'm lost, baby. I don't get your point. Like, nice woman. I just don't. I don't understand. I mean, yes, not laughing at mental health stuff. I'm just saying, like, mental health is a problem, but I don't understand where she's. Like, where is this going?
You just said that people who make money take their lives. People who don't make money take their lives.
That's not what I said.
Did you go? People who
like,
go to college
is
take
it-
their lives. People who don't go to college.
Did you go?
That's not what I
That's
said.
exactly-
You
Did
guys
you-
are not listening.
Did you go to college?
Yes.
Did you get your degree?
Yes.
In what?
Sociology. So it's a study of people
Sociology?
and environments. Yes.
And do you work today? Do you have a job?
Yes.
What's your job?
I work at a school.
And does that sociology degree apply to what you're teaching in
Of
school?
course, they require it. I have to give them transcripts. They won't just be like, oh, just come work here and you don't have anything. No, they won't. You need it.
Do you want to know what's crazy though? Like real talk. When I was 12 years old, 11 years old, and he was my age, because he's like 42. At 22 years old, get this. He influenced me. That's why I'm.
Wait, is he really 42? Because he does not. Is he? I don't know. But
here today.
He influenced you to do
real,
what?
by the way.
He influenced you to do what?
When I was a kid, I grew up watching him, and then now I'm a part of the team, and I got.
You grew
influenced.
up watching what?
Him. He did YouTube 10
Doing
years
what?
ago.
Doing what?
Living my life, playing Call of Duty, trick shotting, cut comms,
So
FFA,
that
free-for-all,
inspired
trick
you
shotting.
to do what exactly?
Be like him. Look where I am. I'm making.
To try to chase his dreams and turn his passion of making content and playing video games into a
Basically,
lively
what
career.
we're saying is we inspire kids the same way that you do, and we don't even have a degree. Facts.
I never said I inspire kids.
You're a teacher. We teach kids. You teach kids.
Yeah, but I never said I inspired kids.
Inspire and teach. I mean, I'm sure you do inspire kids. You know, I'm sure a student, one of your students looks at you and is like, oh, I want to be like my teacher. The same way they look at their favorite YouTuber or streamer and want to be like them. But we don't go to college. We didn't go to college for that. We encourage them not to go to college.
So the majority of people,
encourage
so
you to take that
you
risk.
guys are a very small percentage. The majority of people who drop out don't do well. They have the biggest majority. There is a small percentage that does well, but the majority doesn't. So you guys advising people to drop out of college is extremely irresponsible. Because that is exactly my point. Exactly my point. Mm-hmm.
Nah, she got him there. She got him there. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't advise people to drop out of college. I wouldn't advise people.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
You gotta take that risk to get that bag. That's all I'm gonna say. I can go if you want me to go.
You take the risk.
I think Ron. I think there's a combo for Ron.
Name's Ron.
Hi, I'm Viviana. Nice to meet you.
I just feel as if like going back to what we said earlier, why spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a degree when I can Google everything? Every single thing that I've wanted to know, I can Google it. Why would I need college? For ChatGPT too.
So let's talk about facts.
I looked up.
I have not spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. You have to be an idiot to do that. I'm sorry if somebody did that, but that's not what I did.
How much did you spend, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in the 3, 4, 5 digits, but I didn't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Wait, like $100?
No. I'm sorry. Like within 20 to 30.
Okay.
Because I did it the smart way.
Okay.
I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Like-
So I didn't spend all that money and I'm not in debt. So that argument is obsolete because not everybody's in debt.
She using your words now.
She's using words that we use. We didn't go to college.
I'm an educator, if anything.
He's
What do you mean?
He's influencing you in live time.
I'm trying to speak as simple as possible for your mind. I'm sorry. I'm really trying.
Okay.
All right.
Let's play that game. Let's do
What
it.
game?
Let's do it.
Oh, why she call you?
Let's do it.
Ron?
Let's do it.
What game?
So you,
I don't
so
play,
you,
I'm not playing no games.
so you
What
spent
game are you
30. So you
talking
spent
about?
$30,000. Let's just say it. Just so in
Let's
easy
just
terms.
say I don't remember the number, but it was between that.
Okay. I didn't spend $1. I looked up ChatGPT. I looked up Section 8 housing. I bought houses now. I got real estate now.
Right. So I know you spent something because you have to invest. Where did you get that money? Did you? Your mama just gave it to you?
No.
Okay. Then what happened? How
She
did you
gave
get the
me
money?
she gave me $300. I flipped it. I flipped it to about a couple grand off Yeezys.
That does
You know what
not
I'm saying?
sound realistic.
What? That's called hustling. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Well, you didn't ask my name first, so that's like the first thing that you'd ask,
Let's
right?
talk about it. Ron, what's your name?
Angel.
Angel. Nah,
Straight from heaven.
Straight from heaven. Yo. Let's talk about it. So
Okay,
what
what are we
made
talking
you raise your flag to come in?
I couldn't watch the debate anymore. It was so bad.
So you're gonna be a part of the debate.
Yeah, I'd rather talk.
So let's talk about it. What do you want to talk about?
Probably why college is important and how it's not necessarily the best idea for everybody to just drop out and become a streamer.
So what did you have a degree in?
Dance.
Dance.
Mm-hmm.
I can literally dance right now. I got no college degree.
That's awesome. Show me.
She went to school to do this.
You don't need college for that, bro. Look at this.
I love that.
Hey. No college. No college.
You know what? That is phenomenal form. The one thing that I would say is you're kind of hitting the outsides of your femurs a little bit too hard. Honestly, at the end
But
of
you
the
just
day,
told me that. I didn't need college.
Favorite word, obsolete, right?
I don't even know how to spell that word. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Right.
But I got ChatGPT that'll autocorrect it.
Well, how are you going to spell it and look it up on ChatGPT?
OBSELAITE. If I type that in the iPhone, it's gonna autocorrect. Is it not?
And why does he need to know how to spell that?
Bill Gates. Bill Gates made the iPhone. He dropped out of college. Talk to me.
Come on.
Yep.
I want to say this before I lose it in my mind, but just don't be, and this goes to any and everybody, like, just don't be too over dependent on social, like ChatGPT, Google. Just don't be overly dependent on them, because that can, as well as be, I guess, an asset, it can also be a detriment. You know, you should be able to figure out stuff without Google. You know, maybe, you know, try at least, but don't be too overly dependent on the internet. Try to figure it out yourself. But you shouldn't be overly dependent. And it's not like going on Google. It can supplement some aspects of where you don't know things, but don't be overly dependent on it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
You
true.
think Bill Gates knew how to spell
He
obsolete?
autocorrected
No.
that for me. He didn't even go to college.
He personally auto-corrected that for you?
He made the phone.
Why do you think that it's not, or it is obsolete, sorry?
What?
College. The whole debate?
Insignificant.
So you think
Insignificant?
college is insignificant?
Yes, for sure, it's insignificant. Look
Okay.
where I am. I'm proving you. I'm proof in the pudding right now.
Absolutely, and that's why you're making unoriginal content. You're actually copying everybody else's content, doing
Yeah.
the same video, because you didn't gain the critical thinking skills.
Hey, she in the slippery slide.
See, that's fine. That's cool.
Here's
That's
a
cool.
fucking song that you made.
And you spent money to learn how to dance. What? Yo, who the real dummy here? Like what? I could make unoriginal content, but I'm still getting the paper.
Who's saying that I'm not getting paid?
You could be getting paid. I'm not saying you're not getting paid, but
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
saying
getting
you
paid.
coming at like.
What do you do for a living?
She dances.
I'm a professional dancer.
Okay.
I'm also a dance teacher and an educator, and it's pretty important for me to have an anatomical understanding of how the body works in order to actually properly educate my students so that they don't harm themselves like you could when you were showing me your absolutely wonderful dance moves.
Well, I mean, I didn't hurt myself. I'm still here.
Thank
You
God.
really think Kai Cenat went to dance school to learn how to get sturdy? Do you think Silky learned how to get sturdy through dance school?
I don't think that you have to go to college all the time to
They're
learn how to
lit.
get sturdy. They're lit. You could also get lit at college and make up your own dance move.
That's a waste of money. Why would I get lit at college? I'm there to learn.
I mean, you could say that you're wasting money on investments too. How many of your investments have failed in the past year?
None.
None.
No.
You have
I can show you.
actual proof of that.
Yeah, I don't got many investments, but the investments I do, and yeah, they're pretty good. Did college get you an AP? Did college get you, this guy right here, the bat girl for his birthday? Did college get the Rolex for him? I didn't
Where's
get
his Rolex? He's not wearing a watch.
He got me a Rolex.
Oh,
I got him
really?
a Cartier watch.
Oh, okay.
Not off college though.
Not off college. I couldn't have got
Yeah,
that.
I'm not saying.
Sorry? What is it?
Jeans are so small.
This chain?
But they're real though.
This is-
is this real around you?
You could still get a
The
chain.
chain
if
is
you went to
small.
college.
This was
I don't know why we went to a flex. Like, I don't know why we trying to flex our pockets now. I'm a little confused on that. But yeah.
gifted to me. This was a
Okay,
gift.
so I could get a chain gifted to me and go to college.
But you didn't.
Like,
At TSTC, if you don't receive a job,
I'm not getting sponsorship, so you already know.
who's to say that I didn't get gifted a chain? I'm not wearing one right now.
You got a man?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tough loss.
I was just testing the water.
Yeah, of course. Again, you could have tested those water in college.
No, I
but-
couldn't. I couldn't get in. I was at a 2.1 GPA.
Ooh, that's tough. You know, you could.
You know what I'm
gonna
gonna do though? I'm gonna get a custom license plate
If
on my
you look-
2025
if you
GT3
look
RS that
up-
says 2.1 GPA.
You can find a great college counselor and also look up colleges that have 100% acceptance rate.
But
There's
you
a
have,
lot
to,
of
you
those.
have to pay. You gotta pay books. You gotta pay everything.
I mean, you have to pay for everything in this life, right? You have
Exactly.
to pay for like your equipment. You have to pay for this probably site to rent it, right? So that way you can actually film this content.
Correct.
Everything's an investment. If you think about it that way, you could be like, oh, college costs money, but it's an investment over time.
But
Think
why
about
would I
your
do
own
that
investments.
investment when I could do other investments that have
Well,
way
that's
more
the
profitability?
choice of your investment,
Yeah,
right?
but again, that's a what if.
But
so it's like
everything's
again,
a what if. So again,
you're
if
proving
you-
my point. I'm saying that's the whole point. Is like I didn't need to go to college to do my what if. I just did it.
No, the whole point is that college is obsolete and college is not obsolete because there are some people who are going to invest in college and it's actually going to be a greater profit for them over the long term in time.
But
You
can
might
I
go-
fight the argument that that's a chance the same way anyone over here made the argument that, oh, it's a chance that you make it in content creation? It's the same thing. It
Yeah,
makes,
but the argument isn't, is it a chance, is it college obsolete? See, if you had gone to college, you'd understand the debate and the principles of actually arguing
you're
instead
trying
of
to
debating
outsmart
another
me,
college.
but it's
Nah, bro. I think she intellectually moonwalking on your ass. I'm not gonna lie. I think she intellectually moonwalking on your ass. She is moonwalking the fuck out this nigga mind. But yeah.
oh, you
No, it's not because
yeah,
you're
you
just
are.
arguing a completely different topic. If you actually understood how to debate,
I
you would
am.
be debating whether or not
If I knew how
college
to
is obsolete.
debate, I know how to debate my chat all the time. My chat tells me it's L stream all the time. You know what I do? I
Really?
keep streaming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
I keep asking for subs. Have you gotten
mental
50
warfare
gifted
every
before?
day.
You don't even know what a 50 gifted is. Do you even know what a W spam is?
You know what an Ome 32 is?
I'm a girl. Do you think I know what that
That's
is?
my
Look, I'm
point,
sorry.
though.
Not
I'm
even just a girl. Girls can be streamers. Look at me. Do you think I know what that is?
I think you a model.
Thank you so much. In your dreams.
Yeah, I like that. That's good shots. Good shots. It's a fact that I have to go to college to be successful. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not a fact that you have to go to
It's
college
an
to be
opinion.
successful, but it's also not a fact that you can go be a streamer and be
I
successful.
never said
as
it
well.
was. I never said it was. It's a risk.
Really?
You can technically, if you got it in you, right? If you hustle, if you
I mean,
want
that's
it.
with anything in this life.
Yeah, but you're not a
So
streamer.
let me ask you a question. Let's say you were born in a wheelchair, okay?
Wow. Okay.
God, like,
Strong start.
God forbid, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, that would be horrible, but
Would it? Why is it horrible to be in a wheelchair?
Oh, brother.
There's actually nothing wrong with being in a wheelchair. I would
You
love
really
to.
pulling that card
Yeah,
right
I would
now?
love to hear your opinion on that.
I'm
There's
just
nothing wrong with having a different ability.
well,
Just
no.
let her win, bro.
Yeah, let's
No,
go.
no, no, no,
No, let's go down that route.
Let's go down that route.
She's just trying to PR.
My boy needs to retreat ASAP. My boy needs to retreat ASAP. He need to retreat.
Let's go down that route. Let's go down that route. No, let's go down that route. I'm
I
saying.
don't have to do that because you guys already canceled yourself like 17
We can't be
times.
canceled. I'm my own person. They tried to cancel me. They can't.
I love that you came back from that.
I like how
I'm so
you.
proud of
Wait, let's talk about a new topic. I like that she believes in cancel culture.
That's cringe.
Do you
I
actually
never
believe
said
in
I
it?
believe in
That's what you
cancel
just said.
culture, but if there were a bunch of things that were, red flags, it would be like, how
That's
this
orange.
video? That is yours. Well,
No, it's orange.
oh, it's orange.
If you went to college, you would have known the colors.
Well, what if I'm colorblind? You
Then
don't know my
that sucks.
disposition.
Sucks to be colorblind.
It does.
I know colors. You don't.
Ugh, that's tough. Congratulations on passing elementary school.
You don't need elementary school either.
That's true. Well, I guess if you're gonna stream though, you probably should know how to like read.
No, not at all. You have ChatGPT again.
How are you gonna use ChatGPT?
You type. I know how to read letters. TTS, text to speech.
Our kids are not going to need college. Our kids are going to learn how to read, how to talk on stream. They're going to learn. They're going to read the chat.
Do you understand when
Right?
my kid
gonna
is
know how
when
to
my
spam W's.
hold on When my kid is born, I'm live streaming that. I'm making money while he's being born.
Yes.
Yeah, wow me.
And he's gonna learn to walk, talk, and read chat.
What? The first words he's saying is, bro, he's putting on a headset before he puts in a bib. I'm not doing that. Like.
Okay, and that's your value.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your future child.
And you know what's gonna be different about that is he's gonna instill that in his kid, and his kid's gonna be a successful streamer instead of instilling you gotta go to college your whole
What
life.
if his kid wants to go to college?
I don't want him to go to college.
what if he
Oh, go
wants
to college, go to college, go to college. Why not? Be a streamer, be a streamer, be a streamer.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of different ways to parent, and that's a whole nother debate.
If your parents are telling you gotta go to college, it's a must, you gotta do it to be successful, you're gonna be stuck in that cycle your whole life.
Well, no, because I know a lot of people who their parents told them, oh, you won't be successful without college, and then they ended up going to college and being successful, or they weren't successful and they went to college. So it doesn't mean that it's necessarily you're a product of your environment. It just means that, like, you do have to have that autonomy and that critical thinking in order to make your own decisions.
Do you wanna go on a date?
No.
L. Lacy. I know he was not trying to. I feel like most of the thing that the FaZe members are doing is really satire at the end of the day for right now. But college still is an option. And it really is based on the individual. And if you choose to go to college, hey, great. That's wonderful. You go. Just make sure you pay attention to what you're going for and it's actually profitable. Like, you're not going to go there for some, bullshit degree that's not going to pay you no money. Don't do that. Go there, understand how long it's going to take you, understand how much it's going to cost you. Make sure you use the tools and resources available to you, because most people don't. So you can at least either get a full ride scholarship or at least get like a portion of that paid. But again, it is a tool for you to use, and it really is based on the individual. And she's right, you do have to use critical thinking skills, and you should be fine.
You could, let me end it off on this. You could, I got it. That was a good shot, though. That was a good shot.
Off the backboard with it.
Let's talk about quotes. Product of your environment, right? Product of your environment. You could teach a horse how to water, but you can't feed the water to the horse.
Yeah. Talk to him. Talk to him.
Like that one, bro.
Talk to me. Let's talk quotes.
You know what? You genuinely left me so speechless. I don't know what to say.
He's got a girlfriend.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
That's great. I'm not trying to hit on.
I don't though.
That's okay.
So wait, do you think though that college is necessary? Do you think it's
Wait, do you think you need to go to college to learn how to dance? Like, be honest.
No,
I feel like, because I'm still stuck on it.
No, that should have been the main argument the whole time.
Because I know you can probably learn it.
I think that, like, it's not necessarily going to college. It's expanding your education and developing yourself as a person. As
you
my
have
own,
to go to college to do that?
No, but it is easier with a bit of structure. Like, there are people
Yeah,
who
but
could,
I feel like you're a strong girl. You could learn structure. I feel like you're smart.
Thank you so much. I am a strong
That's
girl.
what I'm saying.
But it's
I don't
one
think
of those
you need
things.
college.
I do.
You needed college to get
Yes.
where you are?
Yeah. I did.
Wow.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What? You guys know. You guys know at this point.
So, what's your ethnicity?
What does this have to do with?
Claim number 4. You don't need college to make money. I'm gonna start saying these because we get off topic on this real quick.
Anything.
He's Indian, I'm Asian.
You Asian, you're Indian.
Sure.
And your parents know that you sit online all day with the camera plugged up to a
My parents know. My parents know that I gave. No. My parents know that I gave them 3 cars, a whole house, and that's about it. They don't need to know.
I retired
what
my
do.
mom last year.
I retired my
Okay,
parents.
and then just one more question. And then y'all talked about the chains. Like, if y'all really had money like y'all claim y'all do, y'all wouldn't be walking
These are
around with them
these are
small
called rob me
chains.
chains. We don't care about these. If you rob me, it's
Yeah,
okay. I wear rob me watches.
This is gifted. Yeah, I don't. Really
It's
care
called
about
rob
this.
me chains.
You're saying if we had money for real, we would wear it on our body?
Well, y'all say y'all have the cars, the houses. Like,
If you want, we could go band for band.
we can.
We're not just a car.
My man said band for band. My man said, look how he said that though. Look at his chest. Look at how his chest pop up. Give me a second here.
You're saying if
Now pay attention to his chest.
we had money for real, we would wear it on our body?
Well, y'all say y'all have the cars, the houses. Like,
If you want, we could go band for band.
My man done opened up his chest and we can go band for, he said that with his chest.
we can.
We're not just a car.
We can do that.
Not just a car. Multiple cars.
What's that? My car's in the shop actually.
What makes y'all feel like we don't got money? What makes y'all feel like that? Cause y'all really do feel like, cause y'all keep saying money, like y'all really feel like we don't got no money.
Let's go band for band.
Go band for band.
He looked her straight in the face and said that.
You want to open
I can
Chase?
show you my bank account too.
Let me open my brokerage and you open your bank account.
Catch that. He said brokerage. Catch that.
Okay, we could do that.
Let's do that.
Let's get serious.
This is just one account.
Hold on.
Why they laugh like that? How much was that? Why did they laugh like that though?
I don't want to be in this clip.
Cause you don't got no money for a
I don't got no money? No, I
just showed
can't.
you
That's
my
crazy.
account.
Okay, wait, hold
It's on
on.
my account.
I gotta update my Charles
You don't
Schwab.
even have the app, man.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh my God.
Come here.
No,
What's your argument?
Well, firstly, after listening this whole time to all four of you, my brain is just rotting.
You went to college 20 years ago,
First of
bro.
all, I graduated college in 2018.
Damn.
USC 4.0.
Holy.
Thank you.
Hey, good on him. Good on him.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
Wait till y'all find out. He doesn't use his degree.
Wait, hold on. Actually, I do use my degree.
What do you use it in?
I do use my degree because you're.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Let me explain something. When I went to 4 years of college, graduating communication, public speaking, I'm a streamer. How do you think I learned how to speak to an audience?
You RP on GTA. What are you
Hold on, but that's
talking
one.
You play DJ sets in your room by yourself.
You didn't know how to communicate before you got a degree that says communications on it?
So, and by the way, you look at the way you look at me. You can't even process your thoughts. What are you talking about?
You keep
I'm literally listening to you.
No, but
What are you talking about?
He's saying he needed a degree to do a Jakura watch party.
You went to college to do Jakura watch parties, bro.
Hold on, did you go to
You're a
college?
gold man.
Did you go to college?
I did.
And
for 2
you
years.
dropped out, right?
I did.
Okay, tell me about your college experience.
I cheated in all my classes. I didn't
Okay.
really learn anything.
Cool. Are you guys proud of that?
Yes.
You are.
Yes,
Why?
because it got me
I
to
got
where
out
I
of
am
high
today.
school. I got a degree out of high school. I have my principal's
Okay.
phone number.
Where are
He
your
let
morals?
me cheat.
And where are your morals? Why is everything about
Why-
money?
So why?
And why do you base success on how much money you make?
No one said that. No one said that. I'm successful
Really?
in many ways.
It sounds like that's what you guys are basing everything off.
I will say this.
Go ahead.
Her point being, the point of life is to be happy, right? All right, what'd you say again? You already forgot. Something about being happy, all right? College made me depressed, okay? Because it prevented me from pursuing my dreams of becoming a streamer.
That was your dreams.
And now he's a W streamer.
Yes, and now I
That
get
was your
spam
dreams, or is
W's
it 'cause
every
you're
single
So
day.
many W's in the chat every day.
So let me tell you guys something about these four individuals right here. I know them very well. See, everything they're doing here is this: they want to make everyone here angry. That is their goal.
What?
Everything they're saying, there's no meaning behind the words they're saying. That is, see, as a human being,
No,
I
I
can't live
truly
like
believe that college is bullshit.
that. Live like that. No, because college teaches you a sense of responsibility.
No, I actually believe that.
What do you mean?
I actually believe college is the most useless thing ever.
Yeah.
I
You
truly
do?
believe that.
Okay,
Yeah.
why?
I've given that whole point throughout the whole time.
I didn't like any of your.
College is not the most useless thing ever. I'm gonna be honest. It's not the most useless thing ever.
points.
That's your opinion.
Well,
I
yeah,
actually.
your opinion, but
That's also your opinion.
yeah, I mean, it's just like. I
My
mean, don't get me
mom-
wrong. You're very successful.
My mom couldn't afford college for me, so that's what she
Sure.
told me. So if I went to college, I would have been in debt, and then I would have
Okay.
put her in debt. Then I would have had to find a job, and then I have to pay off the debt. Yeah, but guess what? I didn't go the business route. If I went the college route, I would have been in debt. My mom would have been in debt, probably still till right now. Instead, she's living in a house paid off, free, retired, living the life. She has her car paid off, house paid off. She's chilling. She's catching a vibe right now.
Did you pay for college?
Originally, well, no, I had a loan.
Did you, or did your parents pay?
No, I had a loan. I paid for it.
Okay.
Like,
So how did-
by the way, how most every single person
So how did
does.
you pay off that loan? How'd you pay off the loan?
Well, I paid it off through my career in content creation and
Exactly.
and investing.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
But,
Next
but-
person.
No,
Next person.
You wasted money.
But
you
I
didn't use your
got
degree to pay
here
off the
through
loan.
I got to content creation through school, though.
Oh, school taught you how to press go live and read a chat. No.
Did your school teach you how to put on Chrome hearts? No. Let's give it a buck. Moral of the story is this was rage bait.